What's up, guys? This is Joe, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. We're in episode 59, and we're going to go ahead and head to the underwater reactor to start this one off.
Yep, so we've got to put Yuffie back into the party. I know you guys are so glad. We don't even have any Phoenix Downs to get her up, so I'm going to stop at Rocket Town, because I know it's right here. But we have to use her...
Phoenix Downs?
Yeah, because we got to get her up, because she's got to use her Morph command, which I don't think I've shown it. I talked about it last episode, but I didn't actually get to use it, you know, because I forgot to put Yuffie in the party then, even.
Yeah, he was just talking about, what were you talking about? Morphing sources, right?
Yeah, I was morphing sources and how I use... I guess I can just go ahead and show you how morph works now, because we have to use it actually in the episode, sort of.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead down to the underwater reactor. We have to find an enemy called a ghost ship, and we're going to morph... he morphs into what? An item called a guidebook, right?
Yeah, I think it's called a guidebook, and what that does is we can trade that in for a... What is it called? Underwater materia?
Yeah, it's the underwater materia, because, guess what?
We
We're
have
taking
to
on
fight
another weapon.
Yep.
Yep.
And that whole fight takes... I love how these are all the way down here.
At the bottom, I know.
Alright, let me get back up to the top of the menu so I can use an X potion on her, even though I'm not going to barely use her at all. Might as well give her...
We're literally just going to use her to morph, and then we're going to kill her, because we're going into Emerald with only Cloud, just like we did with Ruby.
Yep, I just didn't want her to die when we fight the ghost ship. I think we did talk about the ghost ship once when we were doing the battle square or something like that.
Yeah, he was the stupid enemy that, like... I don't even know what the name of the attack was. I just know he hit us with his paddle and threw us out of battle.
Yep. Damn right.
Oh, dang. All right, there you go.
He hit us with his paddle and he knocked us out of battle. Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, my.
All right, so now, oh, do I have the conformer on Yuffie here? That's, there we go. Conformer.
Right,
I've got to make sure she has the morph materia, yeah. Wait, she does. All right, so we're good.
We're all set.
Pretty much the only use for Yuffie in this game that I've found is just for her morphing ability, because she's not that great of a... She's actually not that bad of a fighter. She's decently strong, she's kind of fast, but she just doesn't stand up to the likes of Vincent, Sid, Barret, Cloud, like anybody else.
No, so, she's not in that top tier.
Yeah, the top tier, I would just say, like, Cloud, obviously, and then Sid is up there, and then for me it's a toss-up between Barret and Vincent, so...
Yeah, I don't think they're pretty evenly matched. Do you think Barret's a little stronger at this point, or is Vincent? I don't really know.
I just like Barret because I know he has a lot more HP. I'm pretty sure I've read that he's the only one that can get 9,999 HP without using HP pluses.
Dang, he's a powerhouse.
Yeah, so Barret's just like an all-around powerhouse. Vincent's more of a precision guy using Death Blow and all that kind of stuff, so... I don't know, whatever you guys think. I personally actually kind of like Vincent better, even though he might not be as good.
Besides Cloud, my second favorite is Sid. I'm sure everybody knows.
Yeah. Sid's definitely my second favorite. Even with his Venus Gospel, like, if you have his MP all the way up, he does an insane amount of damage, so...
And now we've got his last limit break, which is...
Oh, yeah.
How many hits does the high wind limit break get? I don't even know.
I think the high wind limit break does 18?
Yeah, isn't that, like, how many hits does Omni Slash get?
I forgot there was going to be a whole bunch of random enemies. By the way, the Omni Slash does 15. Anyway, yeah, Omni Slash does 15, and also I don't want to get in a whole bunch of random battles down here. I will pick this up where we actually have to fight the enemy.
Good idea.
Down there, yeah, it's down there, past a bunch of elevators, a whole bunch of opportunities for random fights, and I don't want to waste a lot of time. So, I will see you guys in a second. And here we are. Nice scenery here for a fight, I would
it's
say.
Pretty cool. Hopefully we get him in the first shot.
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be those swordfish things, or maybe it'll be that guy, whatever.
Got lucky. See that big paddle right there? That's the infamous one we've been talking about.
Yep, and by the way the morph command works is you have to kill the enemy with the attack that the morph command uses, like that should have, like, if that had killed him, the morph would have worked, but it didn't. So we just gotta use it one more time and it'll kill him, and it'll morph him into a guidebook.
I don't even know how much HP he has. I think it was, what, like 6,000?
Well, obviously it can't be 6,000 because he just did 6,200, or you.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Maybe it was like 8,000. This should take care of him, though. There.
Guidebook. Guidebook. That went surprisingly smooth. I'm shocked.
Yep.
Jesus
It's always
Christ.
a nice thing when things like this go nice and smooth.
Yeah, I know, because it rarely happens.
Alright, so now we've got to do some stuff, but we've got to go way back above water, so I guess I'll see you guys on the high wind, where we'll take care of a lot of other stuff we got to do. Alright, now that we've got the guidebook and we're out of the underwater reactor, we can go all the way back to somewhere that you probably thought we'd never go back to.
Yeah, look at this. It looks familiar. Remember the Midgar Zolom? We could kill him so quick now.
Yeah, I kind of want to, like, give him a welcome back, or, like, I want him to welcome me back. Remember that time? Remember that episode, the Chocobo fail and the Midgar fail episode?
Yeah.
where it took like 2 hours to find a chocobo.
We used to be beasts. Now the characters are all like powered up and everything.
Yeah, that's what I like about RPGs. But anyway, if we talk to this guy, we can actually... I'm not going to read the dialogue, not all that important.
Choco Bill.
Choco Bill, yeah.
All we gotta do is buy a stable from him, right?
Yeah, we've got to rent a stable from him. It looked like he just said it was, what, 10,000 gil? I'm not. Yeah. It doesn't really matter. We have way more than enough money for this.
And 2 mastered alls.
Oh yeah. And by the way, if we've never mentioned that, if you sell a mastered all, and alls are easy to master, it's not even hard. You get what, 1.7 million gil?
I thought it was 1.5.
1.5, something like that. It's over 1 million gil.
That is awesome.
You know, we never did buy the villa at Costa del Sol either.
Oh, then we can get that eventually nowadays.
Yeah, eventually we've got to go get that because we can't. That's a pretty cool opportunity for spending gold there. But now that we've rented that, I landed. But now that we've bought the Chocobo stable and that we got the guidebook, we can come all the way back to Calm. Man, awesome. It's been such a long time since we were here. It's hard to believe. What episode do you think that was when we came here? Like 12, 13 maybe?
I'm gonna say 12.
Alright, but now we can talk to the Calm traveling merchant guy or whatever. You want to be this guy?
Yep, the world's changed a lot in the past few days. That huge monster Materia was covering up the sky and acting like he owned it or something. A lot of my friends have died. I'm going on a journey to pray for their souls. A map that was sunk along with the ship, guidebook, a rose that blooms once every 1,000 years in the desert, desert rose. A harp that soothes those who hear it, earth harp. I wonder if there's anyone who'll bring them to me.
Alright, I wonder who's gonna bring them. We don't have the earth harp because we get that from Emerald.
Oh, dang, alright. Oh, it's the guidebook. Want to trade it in for this underwater Materia?
Trade, yeah.
Okay, it's a done deal.
Oh, just gotta go get it out of his, like, chest or something over there?
Apparently, look.
He had to walk all the way around Cloud.
Oh, I thought he was just gonna lay down in bed and go to sleep. I was about to say, you lazy freaking, my god.
Oh, just throw it on the floor.
Oh,
why can't you come hand it to me? My god.
I know.
That's disrespectful.
Dogs? My god.
Alright.
The Desert Rose. Want to trade it for that Chocobo over there?
I don't see a Chocobo. Maybe we should trade. Fine, I'll trade it.
Okay, it's a done deal.
What if it's... Oh, yeah.
What was he, holding him downstairs?
I guess so. I didn't see him when we were downstairs. But
gold Chocobo.
You can't take this thing unless you have a Chocobo stable, by the way, so that's why. Do we have anything special we want to name him, or just leave it Choco?
Just leave it, who cares?
Fine. Just for consistency's sake, we'll leave it a Choco. If I had thought ahead, I would have came here at the end of the last episode and told you guys to come up with something in the comments to name him, but I forgot. Alright, so now that we've got that, now we can go to the serious stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna go fight Emerald Weapon now, right?
Well, we gotta get the Materia from the Materia caves first.
I keep forgetting we have all this. I just want to get to the fight.
Yeah, oh, wait a minute, where am I going? We gotta go back to the Chocobo farm first, or ranch, or whatever, to get our gold Chocobo, yeah. I wonder who brought him here.
I don't know, I was gonna say, if we could've just took off on the highwind and went to the Materia caves already.
Yeah.
Like, why did we even beat Ruby Weapon without the... My god.
I know. By the way, I'll mention that later. Wait, okay. To get him out, it kind of confused me at first a little bit. There's our gold Chocobo. To get him out of there, you gotta come talk to Choco Billy. And go down to riding Chocobos. And then you have to say that you're gonna take your gold Chocobo from here, which apparently is a Class C female.
But if they gave us a Class S, we should have got a Class S. We beat Ruby Weapon.
I think probably they always are Class C when you get them from the,
Yeah, they are. They want you to race.
Alright, so there we are. You can see we're a little red thing on the map now. Not like the purple or the silver, we're red.
Yeah.
But when I just said that, it reminded me, there's a part in Dead Space 2 where, you remember the guy at the beginning of the game that, like,
his
tells
face
Isaac...
comes apart?
No, a little bit after that. The guy tells him how to use health packs and flashlights and stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember him.
The first thing he says to Isaac is, "Your rig is red," in this hilarious voice. Never mind.
Dead Space 2, just the dialogue was so hokey. I'm sorry.
It was, but I like Dead Space 2 a lot. Like, I don't want to rip on Dead Space 3 again, but...
Oh god, yeah, we don't have to rip on it again.
Yep, alright, so now you can see where we are on the map. Way up here, there's a cave. So let's go here.
What if you got off the Chocobo and he went back to the ranch?
That would so... How would we get off of this island?
You'd be stranded here.
Yep. And Knights of the Round. Awesome.
Woo! That's the legendary...
Probably one of the best summons I've ever seen in a Final Fantasy game. That thing is awesome.
Yeah, it floors. Floors.
Now that we've got that, we gotta go way... Actually, let's see. Can we go up and just come up from the bottom? We can do that, right?
Yeah, you can do that. Watch.
I was gonna whistle my... There we go.
There.
That didn't even help.
The four
really.
corners of the map?
No, there's one like right in the middle, like right near North Corel.
Really?
I always thought that it was a part of the game we would get to later. I forgot that it was a Materia cave. You're gonna laugh when you see it because you'll recognize it. But there was also one behind me. You see at the bottom. You see Medeal, right?
Yeah.
Down at the bottom right. Remember the one that we got Quadramagic from, that glitch or whatever?
Yeah, is it over there?
Yeah, there's one over there, but we already got Quadramagic, so we don't have to worry about that. But the third, there's actually also another one by Wutai, which has a
Mime.
I think it's the HP MP switch materia. Actually, I forgot which one is in each cave or whatever.
Yeah, I never used HP MP switch by the way.
Look at this Chocobo.
It's gold, all right.
Yep.
He gets a free pass to do whatever he wants. Look.
If you come to North Corel, there's the cave.
You've got to be kidding. And that wasn't. Oh my god, that's simple.
Yeah, I know. You would think that maybe Cloud and the gang could swim over here and come in the cave, and this is going to be the HP MP switch, I think. Yep, there we go.
Yep, so
I'm
Mime
not sure.
is that Wutai.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the point of that is, really. I'm sure somebody's going to tell me, but I honestly don't see a need for that.
Yeah, I never used it, really. I think what does it do? Just switches your MP, so you get 9,999 MP?
As far as I know, that's what it does. I mean, the description of the materia says switches HP and MP values or something along those lines, but I'm not sure when that would be useful, you know?
I don't know, you'd be so weak.
Yeah, you'd be weak and have a whole lot of MP, and I don't see what the point of that is, because you never have too little MP anyway, you know?
Yeah, whatever. This,
anyway,
I guess, is one of those quirky materias.
Yep, here's the final materia cave. Let me get off my little chocobo here. And this is going to be the key to success against an emerald weapon right here.
This is like probably one of the most important materials besides Knights of the Round. They're like a counterpart to each other.
Yeah, really. Mime, actually, what it does is it will mime anything. It only mimes things that your allies do, right?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, you can't mime an enemy attack.
No, it can't mime an enemy attack. It just mimes what other allies do or what you do. That's it.
So, for instance, this isn't what we're going to do, but if you had a full limit break bar with Cloud, used Omni Slash, and then used Mime, he would just keep using Omni Slash, which is awesome.
That's why it's such a good materia.
Yeah, seriously. So, actually, we gotta go get the submarine because we've got to fight Emerald Weapon underwater, obviously.
That's right.
Well, let me just go ahead and explain a couple things about Materia and Emerald Weapon. Emerald Weapon has an attack called, I don't even know how to pronounce it.
I think it's Air Tam Storm.
Air Tam Storm, A-I-R-E space, T-A-M space Storm. Yep. And the first two words are actually Materia backwards, so I guess that's kind of clever. But anyway, it will do damage based on the amount of HP or materia you have equipped at one time. So you never want to have more than 8.
For every materia you have equipped, he's going to do 1,111 points of damage. So if you have 9, you're completely wiped out. If you have 8, you're cutting it close.
Yep. Alright, so what we're going to do for this fight is... Alright, so we're going to put Knights of the Round on, and this is important to realize. I'm going to do another episode without using any summons, without using Mime, without using any of that stuff, just to show you that it can be done. But this is probably the easiest and most efficient way of beating Emerald Weapon.
This is so easy.
So if you guys have, where is it at? Mime, or HP Absorb,
yeah, we gotta put HP Absorb with Knights of the Round, and then we're gonna just keep miming it. So you'll see it in action soon.
Yeah, you'll see it in action. Let me arrange real quick. I'm going all over the place. It's kind of, you might think it's cheap, and I actually will admit it's cheap, and when we get into the fight, I will kind of explain it a little bit, why I think it's cheap and how it could have been made better. But it is the best way to beat them, and in the easiest way. I know a lot of people have a problem beating this guy. So if you do, this is
so easy if you can do it. Make sure you get on your final attack revive.
Oh yeah, final attack. And by the way, I'm still going to be using the final attack revive combo, because that will bring me back to life with full health, and it'll do it 5 times, so...
Yep, so that'll be good. Hopefully we can get through this battle without using it like we did with Ruby.
Alright, so I've got to just put the underwater... Actually, that's another thing. You don't need the underwater materia if you have, like, around our stats, so I'm not even going to put on the underwater materia.
Because that'll just make the attack stronger.
Yeah, it'll make his attack stronger, but I'm not sure if we mentioned this, you have a 20-minute time limit.
Yeah, that's the purpose of the underwater materia. It takes away that time limit,
The only function of that materia is to make this fight easier, and for us, we don't even need it, so it's kind of useless. So.
Can you master that materia and everything?
Yeah,
and
you can, I guess, and get another one, but why would you need it?
Why would you want it? Whatever.
What kind of material was it? Was it purple, or...?
I think it was a blue.
Oh, it's a purple, see?
It is?
Oh, wait, no, you can't even master it. I guess I was wrong.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say, yeah, there's no master independent materia, are there?
I don't think so.
Anyway... I think that's just about gonna round it out here, don't you think?
Let me see. Yeah, you've got everything. All we need just those core 3.
Yep.
And final attack, revive is just there for a failsafe.
This is really just insurance. I don't plan on dying really at all. And if we do, it might be kind of bad because it'll break the mime chain anyway.
Yeah.
So you might not even need these at all, but what happens is Knights of the Round will attack, you mime Knights of the Round over and over and over again, and then HP Absorb, Link to Knights of the Round will replenish your HP constantly, so...
Yeah, it's hard not to die. All right?
It is hard to die.
Oh, I'm talking bees, it's hard to die, there we go.
It's hard not to die, guys.
It'd be hard not to die, gotcha.
Yep. Alright, so what I'm gonna do actually is go kill off Yuffie, and just in case, I'm gonna fill up Cloud's limit bar, because I want... just for a failsafe, you know?
Alright.
Because if we'll fill up Cloud's limit bar, if for whatever reason the Knights of the Round chain gets broken, we'll just mime Omni Slash over and over. Alright, so I will see you guys in a second. Alright, let me go ahead and show you guys that... Actually, I already showed the Materia, never mind, I'm going crazy. Let's not go through a whole huge explanation of Materia.
Yeah, we're just gonna, and by the way, we don't have the limit bar filled up yet because we're just gonna let Emerald do it because he does it a lot quicker.
Yeah, Emerald actually, I just completely forgot. Emerald's gonna be attacking us anyway. He'll probably fill up the bar before the mime chain would have been broken anyway, so...
Yeah.
Alright, you guys remember last episode how we had to do, what was it? Bahamut Zero over and over and over and over and over and over.
Now we're gonna introduce you to our other friends, the Knights of the Round.
Knights of the Round is the Materia in this game. Everybody uses it. It is awesome.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's obviously supposed to be like a knock on the Knights of like the Round Table.
Yeah.
There are 13...
I'm pretty sure even in the end of the game, like the final bosses, doesn't one of the bosses punish you for using Knights of the Round on it?
If you... I don't know, man, I was just about to go spoiler mode there.
Yeah, I'm trying not to.
Yeah, if you... Okay, there's 2 bosses right at the end of the game. If you use Knights of the Round on the boss right before, or if you use it on the second to last boss, the last boss will have a whole lot more HP.
See, so the developers knew that this summon is ridiculous.
Yeah,
they try to
also,
punish you for using it.
Yeah, and this game, it might look like it's slowing down, and that is because it is, but if you play this on a PS1 or a PS2, it will sometimes slow that down too.
Yeah, when I play on the PS2, this part, the guy with the launches the comets, this slows down on my PS2 as well. So.
You know it's based when the summon itself will slow down the game. And
yeah.
It has nothing to do with an emulator, it has nothing to do with that, it's just a... I guess it's a graphics-intensive summon here.
Yeah, it probably is. Look, they have all the colors in the background and all this thing.
And it's 13 knights that each do at our level, and against Emerald Weapon, it does about 7,000 each. So we're gonna have to summon them more 10 or 11 times.
Probably 11 times.
Yeah, so you guys are gonna get to watch a nice episode.
You guys are gonna get to know these guys pretty well.
Yeah. Oh, here's King Arthur.
Yeah, come on, floor him. I love the attack when it cracks all the glass. It's so awesome.
What, this right here?
Yes.
There.
Look at that. Alright, now usually an enemy would be dead, but not Emerald Weapon.
Now look at our HP. There.
Yeah. That's so easy. If you
and
have
all you
that
gotta do,
combination.
mime. There.
And it doesn't take any materia when you mime.
It doesn't take any MP when you mime.
That's what makes it so broken right here. I'm
did,
sorry.
Yeah. I think Joe meant to say it doesn't take any MP when you mime, not doesn't take any materia when you mime.
Oh, I'm beast. I'm talking too quick. It doesn't take any MP. I almost did it again.
Yeah, the reason that's important, if the mime materia would actually take away MP, this, in my opinion, would be balanced, or more balanced than it is. And I know that RPGs from 1997 don't need to be balanced, but that's how it would have been more fair, you know?
These are supposed to be like the super bosses of the game, alright? If they're this easy to beat, come on now.
Yeah, they're not hard at all. All you gotta do is come in here with 2 people dead, have Cloud cast Knights of the Round 1 time, and use Mime over and over and over.
Yeah, the HP Absorb and the Mime, especially, that's what makes it so easy. Oh my god.
Do you remember where we got the HP Absorb material? Was it in a chest or something somewhere, probably?
HP Absorb, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, guys, I know this isn't like a... I mean, it's obviously part of the game. It's not like a glitch or anything to do this.
No, this is just so easy.
Yeah, it's just, you might consider it kind of cheap or whatever, so just to show you that it can be done other ways without summons and mimes and all that, I will, just like the last episode, like we summoned Bahamut Zero a lot of times, I put a link to another video where I beat it with just attacks in the description, so I'll do the same thing for this video.
Yeah, you're probably going to have to put the underwater material on for that, what do you think?
Yeah, actually, dang, my voice is going to be...
Almost a full crack. Almost a full crack.
Nope, it was like a... Never mind. I was going to say a half crack. My god, that sounds beast.
Oh, dang, look at this.
What is he using his oh, never mind.
Those 4 eyes. See, that's something special about Emerald.
Yeah. If you're beating him, I'll get back to what I was going to say in a second, but if you are fighting him and he opens up his eyes, that's when your attacks will do even more damage than they do before.
Yeah, like, but the funny thing, though, is the eyes can actually die. Like, they'll stop glowing, and you'll keep doing damage to them, but it doesn't go towards Emerald's damage.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. Like, you'll see when they start attacking here with Knights of the Round, look at this, you'll see damage come up for all the eyes, too. But I don't know how much HP the eyes have. I don't think those go towards Emerald's HP.
I don't think so, because once they die, you can keep doing this, and they'll keep taking damage even though they're dead.
Yeah, so honestly, I have no idea what's going on with those eyes. All I know is that when they open up, Cloud will do 9,999 damage with his sword at our level, you know? So I think the point is when they're open, maybe he does more damage, maybe he gets faster, does more attacks or something.
His defense falls.
But, yeah, his defense falls. It's kind of like Ruby Weapon. I didn't really tell you guys, but if you attack Ruby Weapon before he puts his claws on the ground, you can't
damage him
at all.
He's got a higher defense, yeah.
He does 0 damage, or you do 0 damage to him. He's invincible.
So those, they're kind of similar with that. Ruby has the claws, this guy has the eyes.
But the only thing is, we can still hurt him when his eyes are closed or open or whatever, so...
Dang, I forgot about that completely with Ruby Weapon, dang.
The only thing that would make this guy any easier was if he had 800,000 HP, just like Ruby, but he has 1,000,000 HP, so...
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to take longer to beat or Ruby did, I don't remember.
Ruby took, what, like 20-something minutes, maybe?
Alright, so yeah, this guy's he's gonna go down quicker because we don't have 20-something minutes to beat him.
Yeah, but the funny thing is I beat Ruby Weapon, like in the one that I linked in the description where I didn't use any summons at all. I beat that in 10 minutes.
Dang, really?
So, it is a whole lot faster just not to even use any summons against. There, his eyes are dead.
Alright, there, look, they're slowly just dimming out. I think we killed all 4, right?
Yep,
that's awesome.
There we go.
And now he's just gonna cower back into a corner, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, look, the camera shifts and everything.
Yep. Alright, so there was something I was talking about before, but oh well, forgot. That's the curse of the Let's Play. You get on a tangent, you forget.
Yeah.
But now that we've kind of explained that we know this is not the most, I guess, honorable way to do it, even though it is Knights, if you know what I mean. Honorable. Never mind.
Oh my God! Going for the pun.
Anyway, I know this isn't the most challenging way to do it, but for those of you that need an easy way to do it and would like the fastest and easy way to do it, this is the way.
This is the simplest way to do it. So
yeah. So anyway, for those guys that think it should have been done any other way, I will do it some other way. But anyway, I've got some other stuff to talk about. The first thing I want to talk about is that I got a new I ordered a new microphone.
That's right. What's it called? A Yeti, I think?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but the microphones Joe and I use are actually Guitar Hero microphones.
Alright, listen, I treasure my Rock Band mic. It works good for me.
Yeah, I'm actually pleasantly surprised at how much quality there is with these microphones.
Yeah, when we came from using the Weed, or the Reed, or whatever it was called.
Oh my, the Weed, yeah.
Yeah, they're both freaking dirty. Alright, the Reed was terrible.
I'll talk about the Reed in a second, but we used to have a Snowball, a blue Snowball.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Which was awesome, but when I upgraded to Windows 7 and stuff, for some reason...
It wouldn't work with it?
The drivers would not work, no matter what. And I'm pretty computer literate, and I couldn't even get it to work. I emailed Blue, and they told me that it wasn't my fault. Any blue Snowballs made before 2007 cannot be used on Windows 7, is what they told me.
They're just not compatible with it?
Yeah, I don't know why. So then I went to an overhead wraparound headset microphone. A $10 headset Logitech.
Oh my.
Joe and I, before Skype, when we would try to do co-op or dual commentaries.
I used to actually have to go. We used to have to be in the same room.
Yeah, he would come over to my house and we would do that. And also, the thing is, we would put the little mouthpiece up in the air. Oh my God.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about that
That's
too.
That's ghettoer than the Reed.
Yeah, and then the Reed I got, because I thought it was going to be decent. It was a Logitech 800 microphone, I think it's what the model number it was called.
Yeah, it had a round little base and just a stick.
It would barely stay up. It would flop all over the place.
That's
and
awesome.
It had the worst. If you just plugged it in, hit record on Audacity for 5 seconds, hit stop, listen to the recording, all you hear is...
It was terrible. All you heard was fuzziness and just... We had to scream.
It was horrible. If you guys want to see the wraparound headset dual commentaries where we had to talk into that piece of crap, go watch some Dead Space 2. If you want to hear the Reed, I think there was actually a couple what, Mario RPGs we had to use that on?
I think so, yeah. For a while there, we were delirious and thought it was pretty good. Dang.
Yeah. But then I upgraded to a Guitar Hero microphone, and now I've upgraded fully back to a Blue Yeti, which is higher than the Blue Snowball, so it's kind of come full circle, you know?
Yeah, there you go, dang. These things, I think we've used the Rock Band and Guitar Hero mics for this whole Let's Play so far. Pretty awesome.
To me, these things are amazing quality for the price. They cost me $8.
Dang!
And it has worked perfectly. But I did kind of want to upgrade, just, you know, to have a better microphone and stuff.
Alright, so how many Nights of the Round is this? I feel bad for the viewers, honestly. My god.
Well, I mean, there's nothing really we can do about this, you know?
Yeah, I know. I remember last episode we were like, oh, we're gonna speed this up. Nothing worked.
Nothing happened.
That was awesome. Oh my.
Let me go into a little more detail about that. The emulator itself has a frame limiter. Oh dang, I better go Mime real quick.
Oof.
The emulator itself has a frame limiter. Normally games will run at 60 frames per second. If you turn the frame limiter off, the game itself will run at 180 frames per second or so.
You can speed it up,
which means that the game runs at 3 times speed. But
thanks to Fraps.
Fraps has its own built-in frame limiter, so when I try to record at 60 frames per second, even if I turn the emulator's frame limiter off, it'll still be limited to 60.
Yep, so that's why we couldn't speed up that or this.
Yeah. Oh, his eyes are back, by the way. I didn't even notice.
Oh, this thing will probably kill him.
Yeah, I didn't even know his eyes could regenerate, but...
And apparently... What's that big tail behind him? Do you notice that?
Is it his tail?
Yeah, look at that thing. It's a big green tail out from behind him, yeah.
No, I didn't notice that.
Weird. What?
But, yeah, so that's why we can't fast forward this, but like I said, easiest way, I guess, if you guys want to, like I said, if you guys want to see something different, a different way or a different method, I will put up another video. Might not be today, but it will be pretty soon.
Okay.
Alright, so now, the next thing I wanted to talk about was our next Let's Plays. I know we touched on it in the last episode.
Yeah, it's called Luigi's Mansion.
Apparently, there was some support for Luigi's Mansion in the comments, and I really like Luigi's Mansion, so I wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah, I haven't played that game in years, so it would just be cool just for the nostalgia value. And I don't think Luigi has had his own game since.
I'm trying to think. Wait, well, I mean, he's got another Luigi's Mansion game coming out on the 3DS.
Yeah, how many years later? Like 11 years later?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
My God.
Luigi's kind of cool. Wish he had more games, but
I know.
I think what we're going to do is do a co-op Luigi's Mansion Let's Play. And Joe has already decided on Max Payne 2.
Yeah, Max Payne 2, and then after that, Resident Evil 2, so that's all my stuff for the next foreseeable future. And
then mine is the next Let's Play is either going to be Ocarina of Time or Banjo-Kazooie, and whichever one I don't do will be the next one.
So, then here's the whatever storm.
Yeah, Air Tear.
I'm just gonna say the Materia storm, right? I don't care.
I mean, that is kind of what it is. What if it misses?
If it misses, that's a lot of build-up for a miss.
Oh, dang.
Oh, dang, it hit.
Oh, it heals him too.
He regenerated?
That sucks.
Oh well. I think all of his eyes died anyway. Look.
Dang, why are we just sitting here looking at each other? Come on. There we go.
Oh, if he
kills us, I swear. I don't think a revenge stamp will kill us. Yeah!
Yeah, that's luck. Oh my.
They always try and like freak you out. Oh, if you're not gonna get a mime, you're not gonna.
It was all the time.
Yeah, we did 2 tests.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? Tempting and...
No, I'm talking about other former bosses. They always have us like on the edge of our seats with these battles.
You remember Raps at
you remember Carry Armor?
Carry Armor. Do I remember?
Remember that?
Oh, the one that actually killed us. Yeah.
Yes, that was disgusting. Oh,
do you remember that time?
The showdown with the Zolom?
Oh yeah, the one where we died too.
Yeah, I know the beast ones. Dang.
You remember the time we were fighting Rufus?
Oh yeah, I remember that one too.
If you guys don't remember that, I suggest going back and watching like episode, I'm guessing 8 or 9.
That was like the first 10, yeah, one of the first of them.
Alright, so anyway, just to wrap up, Luigi's Mansion Co-op Let's Play coming up next. At the same time that's going on, we're each going to have our own. Joe's going to have Max Payne 2.
Max Payne 2, and you should have Banjo.
I will most likely have Banjo-Kazooie going on next, which is a game from my... The thing is, kind of like, I have the Nintendo side of things, Joe has the PlayStation side of things.
Yep. So we've got the whole repertoire here for you guys to watch.
Yep, alright, so now that we've got that all squared away, I do kind of want to talk about something a little more gaming news related. And, you know, before I talk about that, for 500 subscribers, like, we're kind of getting close. I think we have 460
like 458 or now, I think.
Yeah, 458. I kind of want to start the Full Grown podcast.
Oh, dang. 500 subscriber special right there.
I mean, it wouldn't just be for the 500 subscriber special. It would be for, I'm guessing, once a week, maybe?
Yeah, just talking about gaming topics and stuff.
Or maybe other stuff. I have no idea what it would be about yet, but it would probably be like a once a week kind of thing where we would just talk about whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about starting that once we get to 500 subscribers. And one of the, like an example of something we would talk about would be the difference between paying for PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live.
That's a pretty good topic there. Because PlayStation Plus, you can get free games if you subscribe to them.
Yeah, for those of you who don't, I mean, I don't know how you can not know, but you don't actually have to pay for PlayStation Online. Like,
yeah, that's been known since the thing came out, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously you guys know that, but how long ago was PlayStation Plus released? A year?
I think it's been maybe a year
and a
or
half,
two. Yeah.
What it is you pay basically a yearly thing. I'm not sure if you can pay monthly, you probably can.
I think you can.
You basically get access to a whole bunch of free games, free stuff. Like, for instance, if you pay right now, if you get into PlayStation Plus, you can play Infamous 2, you can play Little Big Planet 2.
Yeah, that's pretty
Ratchet & Clank.
enticing deals right there.
Really pretty good games for free. And even if they're, I mean, you do have to pay for the thing, but that's not paying to play online, you know?
Yeah. The PlayStation Plus just goes towards, what, extra services from Sony, like through the PlayStation Network, I think?
I'll talk one thing that I have to say about PlayStation Plus in a second, but Xbox, obviously, you have to pay for online, which means you have to pay for Netflix, which sucks, because I don't have to pay for Xbox and Netflix and everything else. Every pretty much app that you want to use on the Xbox, you have to pay for. Pay for Xbox Live and pay for the app. The thing I do like about the PSP was what I was going to say.
Alright.
PlayStation 3 is that you get all that stuff without having to pay for it, and if you pay, you actually get extra stuff, you know?
So yeah, that's a pretty cool way of thinking about it, yeah. I just like that they give you those free games, like that's always been like that.
And another thing I don't like about, I mean, I have an Xbox, don't even have a PlayStation 3, but the thing I don't like about Xbox is that you pay for a whole bunch of advertisements.
Yeah, I know, like the new Xbox Experience, I think they call it, the new dashboard.
Was that
like advertisements take up the whole thing.
Yeah, you mean the one now?
Yeah.
I think the new Xbox Experience was the name of the one that was, remember the gray one?
Oh, wow, I'm old. Dang,
I'm
yeah,
not
I remember
sure
that.
what they called
I
this
like
one.
that one better than this one.
Yeah, I like the blades. Remember the
yeah,
original
back
blades?
when the thing came out, yeah.
That was awesome. Now it's
this
like
new one is straight advertisements,
Yep,
literally.
pretty
Like
much.
on the games, I think I said this on the games page. You know how you get that little picture when you want to boot up your game?
Yeah.
It's smaller than all the advertisements.
Yeah, that is
It's
pretty
ridiculous.
And another thing I hate ripping on stuff. I don't like the pricing. It's probably different, maybe it's the same on PlayStation, but the games on demand prices are outrageous.
They're like, what, $30, I think?
No, for like just say you wanted to buy Call Black Ops.
All
It's
right.
like $50 or $60 on the games on demand. You
Dang, I thought it was at a discount.
They might have discounted that particular game. No, games on demand, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Gears of War is still like $60.
Oh my.
Most of the games that you can get on games on demand are still really expensive.
Full retail price? Are you kidding? Older games too?
Yeah, well, not older games. A lot of games are cheaper, but a lot of games are $60, which does not make any sense when you consider that you don't get a physical copy. You don't get.
God.
I know a manual's not a really big thing, but it is part of the package to older gamers, I would say.
I've talked about that back in, I think, the Resident Evil Let's Play. I had a little talk about downloadable stuff versus physical media. I still like physical media.
Oh, there we go, Materia Storm again.
Oh, too bad it sucks.
It can miss. I hope I equipped the miss style. If I didn't, oh well. It's not probably going to kill us. The thing is, with downloadable stuff, I do kind of like Steam.
Yeah.
I don't like having a whole lot of PC games just sitting there. I don't know why, I just like to have all my Steam games in one place. But for Xbox, I do kind of like to have the actual physical copy, you know?
Yeah, like, they've been skimping out so much on everything now. Like, for instance, the Gears of War 3, I remember I opened that, I was so excited, and the manual was like a page.
One of the biggest things back in the day was opening the manual on the car ride home from getting a game, reading the manual, getting all excited to play it.
Exactly! They would give you the rundown of everything, character bios, what the game's about, this and that. Now it's nothing.
Now when you open a game, let me just take... Actually, you know what? I was going to say, let me open the Black Ops case and see what the case is. But actually,
God.
From what I remember, the Call of Duty cases or manuals aren't all that bad. But I'm trying to think of a game that had a disappointingly small manual, but I can't think of anything right now.
Gears of War 3 for me.
Yeah, I guess
that was so small. If you compare it to the Gears of War 2 manual, Gears of War 2 gave you like a description of all the guns, everything. 2,
Also-
here's a controller and the buttons.
Yeah, it's pretty much, which is useless. Why do I need to look at these days? This day and age, I guess is how you would say
Yeah.
that. You don't. Doesn't the game usually tell you how to play the game in the game itself? So you don't even need the manual for
all of them
the,
have tutorials.
Yeah, you don't even need like a manual to show you the controller buttons anymore.
It's just they skimp out so much now.
Like if you go back and look at like the Super Nintendo and NES and Game Boy even.
Oh, those had
manuals
great
were
packaging.
awesome. There were a lot of them were in color. A lot of them had like a lot of detailed information in them. And I don't know. It was just I hate to be one of those guys. It's like, oh, back in the day it was better. And,
Yeah,
but in this case, I would say it is. A lot of people these days say, oh, I don't care about the manual. I don't care about the box. I don't care about all that. But
I care.
I honestly care.
Yeah, I can understand like the downloadable digital stuff. It's a lot more portable, I guess, easy to store. It's just I don't know. I still like the older stuff.
Yep, and I guess I'm kind of a mixture because, like I said, I do like the fact that I can just go to Steam whenever I want and download it. Also the thing is, I trust Steam.
Yeah.
I don't trust Microsoft.
I don't trust games for Windows. Did I ever tell them
Games
about the
on-
Max
yeah.
Payne 2?
I don't know if you
frickin'
guys
fiasco?
ever did.
Oh my god. Well, here's a quick rundown. I downloaded Max Payne 2, bought it with my own money, and it wouldn't install for 2 or 3 days.
Joe was watching.
It was
like,
ridiculous.
We got on Skype. He's like, "It's not installing." I'm like, "Here, show me." So he shared a screen, tried to show me. Clicked on install. An hour later, when it downloaded and installed, basically it wouldn't even get through the install phase.
No, it wouldn't even. It was so stupid.
I've never ever had a game not install or not play on Steam. And
I don't know why I didn't get it from Steam. Must just being beast.
Yep, and I know I probably said like a stereotype. I like Steam. I like the old days. Blah, blah,
Oh
blah.
god.
But Steam is something that I trust, and that is the reason why I don't mind getting downloadable content from them, you know?
Yeah.
But I will never buy games on demand.
Don't.
Games for
Don't.
Windows I will never ever buy. I know some games actually do on Steam have to be registered or whatever with games for Windows.
Yeah.
But even those aren't that bad. I can still just download it through Steam if I wanted to.
As a client, games for Windows is piss
Oh,
poor.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
The
My
actual
God.
client itself, Steam, is like lightning and click, type password, it's up, play game, whatever.
Yeah,
I
games
tried-
for Windows. Whew.
Games for Windows failed to install for me the one time I wanted to install Fallout 3,
Oh my god.
and then even when I got it, I don't even like the interface, so
It
that's just a
sucks.
personal preference, though, really.
It sucks. I probably won't be buying games from them anymore.
Dang, I feel like we just had a nice long ripping section.
That's what I live for. Yeah.
So if you guys want a full-grown podcast, I'm sure that's what's going to
Expect
be
a
on.
lot of ripping. Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, yeah, a lot of ripping, but also a lot of discussion on stuff that we consider important. Not necessarily even in the gaming world. Maybe stuff like college
For
related.
people that are new, this is how we used to always do our episodes for co-op.
Yeah,
have these
like-
discussions. Ever since this game, because there's all those random battles, it kind of gets disjointed. So hopefully you'll see that again in Luigi's Mansion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, back in the day when we were doing Super Mario 64 and stuff like that, we would have nice long stories. We would have
Yeah,
conversations.
exactly. Those would
This
be like the
game-
trade.
Yeah, that was actually like before like our new audience came. That was what most people subscribed for. Really, was like, oh, I like the stories. Oh, funny. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. I don't even think we've told any stories in almost 60 episodes.
Nope. Next episode, we got to make it up to you guys. When we're going for enemy skills, I'm trying to think of a story to tell you.
Yeah.
But back in the day, it would be story, because we can't just run around in Mario and not talk, you know?
Exactly. Like,
But in this game, it's like, oh, let me tell you, fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Every
let me
other step.
fight. It's ridiculous.
Ugh, that's the thing that's been getting me angry.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
that's why I get a little frustrated with random battles, but I should have known going in that stories
It
are
was
not
like
a good
that,
fit for this
yeah.
game. Whew.
Oh man. All right, we've had a long ripping session.
Hopefully he'll die in the next minute.
Oh dang, we're cutting it down to the wire. We got less than a minute.
Dang,
He should die with this attack. I'm calling
hopefully,
it right now.
if he doesn't die here, what's gonna happen? We can't cast it again, or we won't have enough time, you know, to finish the animation. So I'll have to use Omni Slash next attack, probably if he doesn't die here.
He's gonna die.
Just die.
He has
Die.
to.
Die.
He has to
If
die.
he doesn't die, we're screwed.
Oh, come on. He's dead.
Yeah!
30 seconds left.
Oh!
We cut it so close
Yeah.
to boss battles. Oh my god.
I was so scared there for a second. that he
Yeah, I
wasn't gonna-
know.
Why is it not?
Is the game glitched?
Oh,
I was about to say, are they gonna let us sit here and drown?
Oh man.
Oh my god. How are they even breathing underwater for 20 minutes?
Yeah, why? That doesn't even make sense in the first place, but whatever.
Alright.
Oh, man.
That's way too close.
My nerves were getting close there.
I know. Oh my god. We got an Earth Harp from him. I don't even remember what that does.
The Earth Harp, I might as well just go ahead and use it real quick. I don't want to have to use it in the next episode, but we do have to go back to the Calm Trader.
Yeah, just do it really quick.
Alright, so the Calm Trader will actually give us some pretty cool stuff for that. When has he ever not given us something cool, you know?
The best thing he gave us, Gold Chocobo. He was hiding it in his basement. That
you
was
might be
best.
wondering how you would get a Gold Chocobo without going to the Calm Trader, and that's called breeding.
Oh, God.
Chocobo breeding sucks.
Is awful.
I don't like it. It takes forever to get a Gold Chocobo, so to me it's just better to do Ruby Weapon first, you know, to get it, and...
It saves...
hours. Yeah, exactly.
Hours. Oh my god.
You might argue that it's easier, it takes time to grind, to fight Ruby Weapon in the first place, but people have beat Ruby Weapon with the level 7 Tifa.
Yeah, it's
so
true.
that argument's not really...
I've seen ridiculous videos of people beating these weapons, my god.
I've seen people beat Emerald Weapon with a frog. Like, it's ridiculous.
Oh my god, I don't know if I've ever seen that one.
I don't know if I'll go that far, but I will, like I said, I promised you guys an episode without Knights of the Round, so I'll get that out eventually. But let's talk to this guy.
Oh, it's the Earth Harp. Want to trade it in for some Master Materia? I'm not being stingy either. I'll give you all 3 of them. How about it?
Right.
Alright,
Is he
so
gonna throw
he's
him on
gonna
the
give us
floor
Master
again?
Materia?
Yeah, he's gonna give us
awesome.
Master what? Summon, Command, and Magic.
Dang! 3-piece Master Materia set.
That actually is really cool, because I don't know if you guys know what that does, but why don't you go ahead and tell them?
Master Materia, it basically gives you the whole catalog of summons and everything to use, right?
Yep, so if I equip a Master... I'm not gonna do it right now, obviously, but if I equip a Master Magic to Cloud or whatever, when I go to the Magic screen, he will be able to use any spell.
It is so awesome. Oh my
Alright.
god. That was pretty good, Earth Harp right there, my god.
The Earth Harp is awesome. This episode,
Yeah.
we got a Gold Chocobo, we got, like, Master Materia, we got all the other materia.
We cleaned out the Calm Traveler. He has nothing left.
We got everything from the Calm Traveler in this one episode. These
gonna be a
days, I don't know what to
monster
say about what we're going to do in the next episode, because all I can think of is Chocobo breeding and enemy skills, and then at the end of the game.
Oh man, I can't wait. We're almost there. Almost there.
Alright, so I want to thank you guys for watching this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Expect an Emerald Weapon with no summons pretty soon, and I will see you guys back for the next episode.
See you next time.